Las Vegas International is one of the few airports that's home to all three major credit card lounges, the AMEX Centurion, Chase Sapphire, and Capital One. So which one's the best? Well, it depends on what you're looking for. That's because each of these three lounges seem to excel at a few things while disappointing in others. So let's take a look, starting with the oldest of the three, the American Express Centurion Lounge. This is actually the first Centurion Lounge to open in the United States over a decade ago, and Amex really pioneered the whole airport credit card lounge concept with the opening of this one. So because of that, you're going to find a lot of traditional lounge amenities here that cater more towards business travelers. A lot of comfortable seats, private rooms for taking meetings, an open bar, a traditional buffet with soup, salad, sides, mains, and a dessert section, as well as some self-serve drinks next to it. Basically everything you need to comfortably pass the time before a flight. This is also by far the largest of the three lounges, and with the plethora of seating options, you should be able to find the most comfortable seat type for your situation. It's also the only one of the three that offers showers, although if you're willing to take a trek to Gate E, the club at LAS also offers showers, but I'll get to that later. The buffet here offers a variety of staples, and nothing really stands out. So, in my opinion, this is the only part of the lounge that could use some improvement. This leads us to the Capital One Lounge that opened early 2025. Located across the hall from the Centurion Lounge, the Capital One Lounge seemed to cater more towards everyday travelers, with its focus on improving the airport experience. The space is a little smaller and the seating options are more limited to tables and chairs, but the food here is a step up from the Centurion Lounge, with a wide selection of individually plated dishes that comes with a better presentation, higher quality ingredients, and overall just tastes better. Although the seats here might be less comfortable for lounging around, each seat has access to its own plug outlets, which is quite useful and something I found unique to all Capital One lounges. As for other amenities, there's an open bar, some private offices, a relaxation pod, which can be reserved for 20 minutes at a time, and my favorite, the grab and go section at the front. This is by far the most useful amenity I found when traveling for both work and leisure, as oftentimes I only have a short break before my flights, making stopping at a traditional lounge impractical. But with this wall of to-go food located at the front, I know I can always get a great pre-made meal and drink before a flight in just a few minutes. If I did have a lot of time before my flight though, I definitely prefer to swing by the Chase Sapphire Lounge first. The lounge just opened at the end of 2025, so I've only been here twice, and both times I've had to waitlist first. On a busy day, it took an hour to get in, and even on a slow day, it still took 10 minutes, with the reason due to the size of this lounge, which is significantly smaller when compared with the other two. This also leads to the need for assigned seating, so they can maximize the space. However, that doesn't mean that it feels packed in here. In fact, it's quite the opposite, as the seats are all oversized and fairly spread out. And yeah, as you can tell from the decor, the Chase Lounge feels like it was designed to give customers a premium experience. You get a glass of champagne before even entering the main area. And after being seated, there's a waitstaff that can take your drink orders and bring you the made-to-order food, all of which can be ordered via the QR code on each table. For those in a hurry, there's also a buffet section in the back, with a variety of options that rival the quality of the Capital One Lounge. But it's the made-to-order options, like the Momofuku pork buns and their signature burger, that really make this more of a restaurant dining experience. I mean, I actually left for this airport a little early and skipped dinner because I knew I wanted to stop by here. something I wouldn't have done for the other two lounges. But again, this only works if you have a lot of time, as both the wait list to get in and the wait times for the made-to-order food means you need to budget at least an hour before your boarding time to really get the most out of this lounge. The small size also means that there's really no other additional amenities like showers, office spaces, or even outlets for most of the seats. So it's not somewhere I would want to stay after finishing my meal. So yeah, each lounge definitely has its strong points. But if I had to choose one over the others, it would have to be the Capital One Lounge, as it's the most versatile out of the three, especially with the grab-and-go station being something I basically always utilize when I pass by this airport. But if you have access to any of these three, they're all really great in their own ways. Finally, I do want to note that Las Vegas International also has 2 Priority Pass lounges that all 3 credit card lounges have access to. The Club at LAS in Gate D next to the Capital One Lounge, and the one in Gate E at Terminal 3. Both offer a lot of simple but comfortable seating, some basic food options, and the one at Gate E also offers showers. They're definitely worth going to if you have no other options nearby or want to access something specific like a shower. And in terms of quality, they're both a step down from the 3 main credit card lounges at the airport, but still way better than nothing.